Welcome to today's episode of Cyber Experts. I'm your cyber expert, Mrs. Nezarella, and today we're going to be making sourdough bread. So this is a bread that my family ate, enjoyed at dinner, and it was very good. And I'm going to teach you how easy it is to make sourdough bread. So these are all the things you're going to need. You're going to need a sourdough starter that you fed this afternoon. So this is my sourdough starter. You can see that it's all bubbly and happy. It's ready for action. It's just flour and water that has been fermented and turned into yeast. You're also going to need water, bread flour, and salt, and that's it. A kitchen scale and a bowl, and eventually you're going to need a kitchen towel. And these are bannetons, and we're going to be using these tomorrow. This is how you start. First, you're going to take your bowl and you're going to put it on your scale. All right, here's my bowl. It's on the scale. But right now, I'm just going to press this button again, and it's going to zero it out. So now, whatever I add to the bowl, it's going to weigh. So the first thing I'm going to add is 385 grams of water. Now the next part is just to mix it until it's in a nice raggy dough. The next part of the process is to do the fold and stretch. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my hands wet, and I'm going to take my dough and I'm just going to pull it up, pull it over, and then turn the bowl, re-wet my hands, and then do it again. Pull and stretch. So I'm gonna pull it, stretch, and then fold, and then I'm going to do it one more time, stretch, and fold. I'm going to do this 3 more times before I let the dough rest for the night. Okay, now we're going to knead the sourdough. Wet your hands really, really well, and then you come under it and loosen it in the bowl. And I'm going to wet my hands again, and I'm going to pick it up, and it's going to stretch all the way down to the bowl. And then I'm going to put it back down, and I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to wet my hands again, and I'm going to do it again. And you can see all the bubbles in the bread. I'm going to put it back down, and this time I'm going to put it in this banneton, which is just going to shape the dough, the loaf, and that's filled with rice flour. So I'm going to pick it up like this, and I'm just going to plop it into the banneton. And now I'm going to put it in the fridge. Okay, next what you do is you turn the dough, you dump it onto a piece of parchment paper, and then you use this knife, it's actually a razor blade called a lame, and what you do is you make slices or slashes in the bread like this, and this will give a place for the steam to come out, and you can make really pretty designs. And then I'm going to be baking the bread in a very hot oven of 500 degrees Fahrenheit in those pots. Okay, now here's the fun part. We're going to take this and drop it into the really hot pot. It was preheating in the oven here. Here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, now I've dropped the bread into the pot. I'm going to put the lid on. Then it's going to bake at 500 degrees for 22 minutes, and then I'm going to take off the lid for the last 15. Now we're going to take the lids off, and you can see what it looks like halfway through the process. All rising here. And here's the other bread. Beautiful. And now we let them bake for another 15 minutes.